The resource that I'm recommending in this video is actually the reason why there aren't any full-length etudes in the next generation clarinet method.
My name is Josh Gu, and after years of studying the clarinet with some of the best teachers from around the world, I am excited to be sharing my knowledge with you. So go to QuickStartClarinet.com or check the description on this video to see all of the wonderful resources I have to help you reach your clarinet dreams. And of course, subscribe to this channel for weekly clarinet and music tips and tricks.
Let me explain that a little bit. So the first version and the second version of the next generation clarinet method had some full-length etudes, but when I recently did the upgrade to version 3, I got rid of the etudes and replaced them with a whole bunch more short studies and sort of 4 categories of short studies, which is different than what there was before. And the reason for this is because first of all, I didn't really like the etudes that I was writing that much. I didn't think they were that great. The first version had these sort of variations on some of the very standard clarinet repertoire, which I think was a nice idea. But I think what's the point of learning like very close variations when you could just learn the real thing? The second one had this really nice progressive variations on hot cross buns that started really easy so you could go for the quality and got more advanced, which I really liked the idea of that. But when I came across this resource, it just made me think, why am I trying to write etudes when there's already so many fantastic etude resources out there? Of course, there's the Rose 32 and the Rose 40 studies, absolutely fantastic. Every clarinetist should play them. But this resource that I'm talking about today is Dr. Kristen Denny-Chambers' Finger Fitness Etudes, both Book 1 and Book 2. Absolutely fantastic resource. She actually has a few other books too that I'm sure are fantastic as well. I'm a little bit less familiar with those though. So let me give you a brief overview of sort of the goal of these finger fitness etudes, and then I'll show you a little bit of how they go as well. So the idea behind these is to take your boring sort of close-say type finger patterns where you might just be doing something like also kind of similar to the finger flexibility exercises that I have in the next generation clarinet method. And those things are good, and it's important to do just your very, very basic things. That's sort of the most simple version of it to make sure that your fingers are coordinating really well. You're learning where those things need to go. But what this book, both Book 1 and Book 2 do is takes those sort of boring finger exercises and turns them into really lively, really interesting, really nice sort of character pieces, and they're short little etudes that really incorporate all of those tricky finger things. And in fact, I'm actually working through Book 2 and actually some of Book 1 too, just sort of reading through these and diving really deep into getting that great finger coordination, because there's some stuff in my technique that I'm working on cleaning up right now so that I can play even faster and stronger and better. And this is a great resource even for somebody as advanced as me, but the thing that I love about them is they're great even if you're more of a beginner. I sort of view these as not quite as challenging as the Rose Etudes, or at least challenging in a little bit of a different way, and that's what I love about these, is they're easy enough, especially Book 1, that pretty much any skill level can do it, especially if you've worked through the next generation clarinet method, then you can absolutely do it. And they're also have enough quality there that you can really go deep into them and really work on the finger patterns and really playing them perfectly in time, perfectly controlled, and even a professional as myself can get a lot out of them. So that's why I love these etude books so much and why I'm recommending them to you. So let me go ahead and play a little bit of a demo, and then I'll talk about a couple other little features of this that are really nice as well. But let's go ahead and actually hear one of the etudes from the book. So you can see just how much character and fun there is in this music. It's so much fun to play, and also you could probably hear some of the little tricky finger things. There's still some stuff in that etude, which I haven't practiced a ton, but there's some stuff that I could continue to dig deeper into and really iron out all of the pinky stuff and all of the finger coordination and all of that good stuff. So these are great fun, great for your clarinet playing. And I think something that I was like realizing when I was playing through these is that there are a little bit like the Rose Etudes, but I feel like the Rose Etudes have a lot of idioms and sort of just the style of the music is more like the style of music from back then. So Rose Etudes are fantastic for your sort of Mozart concerto practice, your orchestral excerpt type practice. These etudes to me feel a lot more sort of band based, more idiomatic of your sort of band music, wind ensemble music. And I think there's kind of a shift in history from when band and wind ensemble became more mainstream and more popular. I think there's been a shift in how we write for wind instruments like the clarinet, and I think these etudes are more reflective of that than the Rose etudes that are from sort of an older time period. So if you want some modern etudes that are a great intermediate to advanced level, I highly, highly recommend this book. A couple other nice little features to know about. There's also lots of recordings, very professional recordings that sound great that you can purchase with the book. And there's also a Clarinet Playground Facebook group where people will post sort of their own recordings of this and sort of like you work through the book in the group if you want to contribute and sort of play along. Which is just a great resource to sort of hear other people doing it. You're scrolling through Facebook and see somebody post a recording and you think, oh, I should probably go practice. That's always a nice little perk to have. And they're also on sale. So if you're watching this video when it comes out or in the month of December 2021, then you can actually get the whole bundle, and it actually includes other books that Dr. Denny-Chambers has written, as well as the recordings, as well as both books of the Finger Fitness Etudes for a really good deal. So go to the Clarinet Playground website and check that out. I'll also put a link in the description to the sales page and all of that good stuff. So definitely recommend this. I should also mention, I guess, that I'm not actually affiliated with this, so I don't get any percentage of the sales. Maybe someday in the future I will be because I absolutely love this product, but right now I'm just recommending it because I really love it. And I think this would be a perfect sequel sort of to the next generation clarinet method. So if you have that and are working through that, then this would be a great thing to sort of work on applying all of the great fundamentals that you're developing there. Like I said, it's fun. You could hear me playing it and see that I was having fun playing it. And there's so much good stuff to get out of it. So check it out. Let me know if you have any questions in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching this recommendation video. Leave a like if you enjoy these kinds of recommendation videos. I have all kinds of other good stuff that I can recommend to you all. But thanks so much for watching. Thanks for taking the time to check this out. And I'll see you in another video.